Hey everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, we've got a whole new conspiracy cooking involving the Census Bureau and aliens taking over. Big shock there. But we know that Dogget's guy is an alien. And you were asking me, like, if I think these aliens are the same as, like, Billy. I don't know. They might be different because we didn't see Billy's neck with the protrusion. We've never really seen that before. So maybe it is a different type of alien, or
so many races of aliens at play.
Yeah, and
all trying to take over the world.
Yeah, and they're just like different methods of becoming an alien. Because do I really think that what happened to Billy is what happened to Dogget's guy? I don't know.
Why do you think they'd have to go through all these extremes? Like, you don't think they could just purely by force muscle their way in? They want to enslave, maybe.
Well, they need our bodies to
incubate. Well,
if that's what we're calling it now. So aliens are, I don't know what kind of aliens, which ones, but it seems like they're making their big moves. And they're going about it with like a lot of red tape. Scully, Mulder is fired, I guess. He's not in the X-Files.
I guess. This sounds kind of illegal. Like,
yeah, if I was him, I would be like,
yeah, like, you can't fire me for being abducted by aliens.
Well, no, they're basing it off of Dogget having a better success rate. But that's because they do more standard cases.
But the only reason
Mulder's aliens are bust.
The only reason why he was there in the first place is because Mulder was unable to come in for, like, let's say medical purposes.
Sure. Okay.
It just sounds illegal, that's all.
Yeah. But he likes it. He's energized by it.
Yeah, because he has a purpose, a goal.
Yeah, he has something to fight. So I guess it's going to stay that way. Like, the name of this episode is Empedocles, which I looked it up. It's a Greek philosopher who he was the first one to posit the idea that everything is created out of earth, air, fire, water. So maybe we're going to deal with elements in that way. But I don't know. For some reason, it's giving me Monster of the Week, which seems ridiculous at this point. How is it just going to be Scully and Dogget?
That'd be weird. I mean, I would think that there would be some sort of exploration of the current dynamic, even if it is a Monster of the Week.
Yes, but also
like Mulder just calling Scully and telling her, like, it's this. And being right without having no information.
She might like try to involve him. I could see that happening for sure. But at the same time, I need a Mulder and Scully to have a goddamn conversation
on camera
about what they are. They're having a baby together. We think.
Maybe.
Mulder would think, right? There's no reason Mulder would think she had been possibly impregnated again unless she tells him. But if she tells him that, we need to see it. We need to see these things. I'm to hear. So we'll see what I feel like this will be the first episode to see what the rest of the season is going to look like. So here we go.
Are you firing me?
Oh my God!
Yikes!
Oh. Well, there you go. Fire.
Stop, drop, and roll.
He's fine. Very peacefully.
Oh.
Okey-dokey.
He's also fine.
Oh. He's big time possessed. He's about to burn that building down.
What's up?
Oh, or not. Just shoot him.
Monica.
Agent Reyes?
A killer like this is usually pushed over the edge by what we call a stressor. A catalyzing event, an emotional breakdown, the breakup of a relationship, or sometimes when someone's been fired.
This guy was fired by the two victims. But what about all these images, these devil pictures.
It's Marilyn Manson.
It's a CD jacket.
Panic.
Marilyn Manson.
Uh-oh. Were they exsanguinated? Oh! Alright. Oh.
New development.
Agent Reyes.
No, what the hell? Ooh, wait. About to pop.
You got something going on with the pizza man I should know about?
Ooh,
Pizza
the
man.
pizza man.
Correct
Pretty
me if I'm
legendary.
wrong, but you just said you were waiting for the pizza man to jump in the shower.
Nice package. What's
Thank
the
you.
occasion?
Oh, I was going through some stuff after my mother died, and it's just an old family keepsake, and I wanted you to have it.
That's it, a little value.
Oh shit, already?
I know this is out of the blue, but I
No,
have a
talk to
case I need your help on.
Mulder.
Not right
I can't
now.
help you, Agent Reyes, for so many reasons. I think you should contact Agent Dogget at the X-Files.
I can't call Agent Dogget because it involves him.
Oh. No. Dude, no. Got that fire in it. Oh.
It's like
Until
a
he starts peeling his skin off.
Oh.
Oh.
You were the lead investigator?
Once it fell to the FBI. Agent Dogget was with the NYPD at the time. We worked it together. When we found his son, I had a vision. It was as if the body was changed.
So same thing.
Changed. Into what?
Ashes. It looked like ashes. Agent Dogget told me he saw it too. Although he spent the last few years convincing himself he didn't. That even if he did, it didn't mean anything.
Ooh. Okay, transition.
Immediate family only. You fellas just don't listen.
What?
You have to go now.
I don't like that Mulder's not there. Like, I know he's doing something fairly important, but this is really
I
bad
feel like
timing.
Dogget's also judging him right now.
Hey, stay out of my life! Take it easy! Stay out of my business! Take it easy!
Whoa.
I did something on me, you asked for it! Is this you?
Whoa.
Is this you looking into this?
I was gonna tell you, John. I was in New Orleans on a case, a shooting. Something that I saw connected back to Luke.
Not this again. You're not gonna make something out of nothing.
You saw it too.
Does that name mean something or nothing to you?
Bob Harvey was a suspect in the death of my son.
Bob Harvey was killed last night in a car crash, fleeing the police near a shooting in New Orleans. And then there was the vision.
No, there's no connection. I don't care what you saw, you leave it alone. And you leave it the hell alone.
You regularly leave it alone? You leave it the hell alone.
Wow. If I was Mulder, I'd be like, you were looking all up in my case. You know everything about me.
True.
I know there is something here.
I really can't talk right now. It's been a very bad day here.
Listen, it wasn't me that killed those people, all right? It was somebody else. I'm telling you, it was somebody else.
Hi. I'm sorry to bother you.
Innocent
I got a
bystander?
flat tire back a ways.
Never believed in any of this stuff, this paranormal, whatever you call it. What changed your mind?
I realized it was me, but I was afraid.
Is he fired?
I was looking for Agent Dogget.
Well, that'd make sense.
Because
Not
he's
my
sure he's
officer.
doing whatever
He
he pleases.
isn't.
Habits die hard. These visions are so random as to have absolutely no significance to the cases they're supposed to pertain to.
Does seem random.
You're wrong. There's a reason these things are happening. There is something at work here.
We got somebody who believes even
All
harder
began
than
with the
him.
man killed in the car crash, Bob Harvey.
I think that's a coincidence. I think that
You?
is full of them.
Just a
A handful
coincidence?
of patterns.
I have a sick friend in the hospital, and I think I should go see her.
I hope she gets well. This office down here needs at least one person with an open mind.
Oh, goat his ass.
Say anything, won't you?
Only when I think I'm right.
Oh.
She's got a murder victim out here. A woman found shot, She thinks it's by the same man who killed those two people down in New Orleans. It's Jeb Dukes.
Oh, that's the same setup. Ugh.
Sorry, Agent Reyes. I don't see it.
I guarantee you he saw
Wouldn't he want
it.
there
He
to be?
fully saw it.
Wouldn't he want there to be a
think you do.
connection?
You're just afraid to go there.
Man, you just keep shooting until you hit something, don't you?
You'd rather blind yourself to the connections, but I can't.
Connections to what? To who?
What if this is a thread of evil? Connecting through time, through men, through opportunity. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. I do. But if this man doesn't see it, he doesn't see it, right?
This is an odd position for Mulder to be in.
What did the doctor say?
That I had a partial abruption. Are you able to help him at all?
You can't help a man who can't help himself.
He's worth the effort, Mulder.
I need help. Please.
Mom? Is that Uncle Jeb?
I gotta believe that I did everything I could to find my son.
You did do everything to find your son.
I gotta believe that I did everything I could to save him.
I just want you to tell her what you told me. She can help you.
Who?
Come on, baby.
You lied to me! Just get back!
What the hell, dude?
Go!
Mommy! Mommy!
Oh my god, this poor girl.
Where are you?
Mommy!
I said stay back!
Let's just look at him.
Yikes. I don't want to forget that too.
Dogget. But I think it's possible that there's an occurrence in somebody's life, a tragedy or a loss that leaves them vulnerable, hurts their immunity to evil.
Become completely evil?
Momentarily,
You
I
really
guess.
believe that, Agent Mulder?
I'm not really a good test for questions like that. I'll believe almost anything.
What a self-read.
The pisser is you may never know.
This is an odd little episode.
It's not gonna do anything if his heart's not beating. It's just sitting there, not moving anywhere.
Let's do some compressions, people.
Did she just say you? Oh.
Monica! It's Monica.
You what? You were convinced.
It transferred to her.
You miss your regular pizza man, don't you?
Yes. That's okay, he's coming by later.
Your present.
Bet you forgot about that, didn't you? Is it what you imagined?
No.
Close. But then that's the other gift that you gave me, Mulder.
Is it the baby?
Courage.
Come on.
Eve. And I hope that's a gift I can pass on.
Whoa, jeez.
I don't know what this episode's trying to say.
Something about evil.
Something about evil passing through people. I feel like it's thematically all over the place, though, because they were trying to fit a lot of things into this
Yeah.
episode. And this was not any way that I thought, like, the Dogget backstory was going to go.
How could she possibly have?
What was the link?
An evil entity? I think they're saying the same. It's the same, like literally the same.
Literally
evil
the same thing.
Literally the same evil entity. They said that the guy in the car was the guy that Dogget suspected of killing his son. They literally
Who
said
then
that.
passed on to Jeb, who then passed on to Katha,
Yeah. Jeb and Katha.
who then passed on to Dogget.
No, she's still alive.
Okay, but they were, had him looking all like mysteriously.
He's coming to terms.
I guess.
with believing in the evil entity thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
But maybe some people can shed some light on to the overall theme. Obviously, belief and courage.
Passing on the good thing,
yeah,
versus passing on the evil thing.
Yeah.
That's what I guess they were going with the Mulder and Scully part of it.
Well, no, because she was saying the reason why she didn't believe a lot of the time is because she was afraid.
Yeah.
And now...
Which is the same as what
Dogget's
dealing with.
And she believes, and that is partially because of Mulder.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give him all the credit. A lot of it's because Scully has an open mind, and she's a good person.
Yeah, and at some point you're just being obtuse if you don't believe what she's seen.
What do you mean?
Okay, this is odd. This was odd. Yeah. It was very, very odd. And
Maria's gonna die, and Shelley's gonna be like, she's
who's Maria?
Whatever her name is, Monica.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Ooh, that bitch."
I just
dying with secrets.
Okay. Oh, it just seems so weird to me that she was brought in because that cop thought it was something to do with Satan because of his Marilyn Manson CD, but it actually was something that she was involved in with Dogget.
So you think? But I don't think that she killed his kid or something.
No, I don't either. I'm just, I watch out for her.
Okay.
Because I just know it.
Literally anything she does, Shelley's gonna be like, "I told you."
That's how
she's gonna I don't know, steal a car in an episode.
That's how you were with what's her name?
Who?
Mulder's old partner.
Who was that?
What's her name?
Minnie Driver? Is that who that was?
No. It's not Minnie Driver.
Did she look like her?
God, no.
No, I know who you're talking about though. I just didn't like her ass.
Yeah.
I mean, this other girl seems nice.
You don't think she's connected to cigarette smoking man? I will die on this hill.
Okay. She might be because she smoked a cigarette one time. I smoked a cigarette. Am I?
Were they Morley's? Were they Morley's?
No. They were our reality's version of Morley's, though.
Emily, I'm right about this. You can't convince me.
Even if nothing happens on the show, behind the scenes,
absolutely. Okay, so the Mulder and Scully stuff, while all very sweet.
Oh, but he touched her belly. It was very cute. Gave her the weird dog.
But why aren't they saying Mulder, this is your baby?
Does he not know?
He's not acting like it. He's acting like this is her thing.
I think maybe that's what he's trying to give her space to
Can we
not
vocalize that? Because it's just too confusing of what scenario this is.
Yeah, I think he's just trying
He's just
this is
donor?
something that they would have already come to an agreement about, though. Their relationship was already too complicated for her to have his baby. And
I know. So if, in his viewpoint, they were fucking and she did get pregnant, is it still...
Did they not? And so she didn't get inseminated?
Well, they did, but it didn't work. So that's when we were like, oh, they started hooking up.
Okay.
So it's isn't it a little different then?
You think?
It's not a simple donation. It's more of a family agreement.
It's a donation with
benefits. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's odd for Mulder to say all of this of how he's thought about evil and it being a disease. And I guess, the capacity for evil lies within all of us. And
but once you do one evil thing, that doesn't mean you're forever gone to live a life of you have become evil.
No, I just think he meant that if you are at a certain point, that evil is more likely to get inside of you to commit such act, not necessarily stay with you. But it's too literal in that guy's birthday.
Yeah.
Because he
I was kind of is he supposed to be a metaphor for something?
I think it Well, with Mulder, I don't think so. I think he's like, no, literal evil got into
I meant
you.
like in the show. Is it supposed to be a metaphor for something? Evil? The evil creature?
Well, Smoky Man is supposed to be evil incarnate. But I think...
Why wasn't he in this episode? Maybe his pawn was.
He sure was.
Why would she be connected to the cigarette smoking man and Dogget? She was his partner.
Was she his partner?
I thought
she was just working his case.
They just investigated the case with his son? Or were they partners?
I didn't think they were partners, but maybe.
Yeah. Maybe it was just the case.
I don't know. This was just odd.
Yeah, it was a weird episode.
It's like they had this grand idea, but they were trying to force it into like a lot of different narratives, ongoing narratives that we've been dealing with. And I don't know, it felt like though it didn't fit, like the hole was too small. Or it was a round hole with a square peg or whatever the thing is. So I don't know if it totally works. But is this the resolution to the Dogget story?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to go with no. But maybe. But I'm going to go with no.
So is Scully going to be, on maternity leave and we are going to get like Dogget and Mulder working together?
Maybe.
How odd. I like it. I like them
I didn't really
figuring out their shit.
Yeah.
And I think they came to some sort of understanding there at the end. I mean, Dogget came in hot.
Yeah. Well, he already didn't like him because he pushed him first.
Yeah, it was a little payback.
Yeah.
A little payback for sure.
Plus, he was, why are you up in my business? But like you said, he was all up in Mulder's business.
Yeah, he was put on his case. And Mulder was put on the case by Monica. He didn't know. But it was also weird to see Mulder just being like, hey, I don't know if there's anything here. Monica having to like force him. But
it was a pretty tenuous, like very...
How could you see a thread there?
Well, there's this crime and then, I guess I kind of get it. Like, she was trying to put things together because she saw the same thing.
Ashen body.
So she was, I guess she had like a clue. It's a clue.
It's a clue. But usually Mulder, that's all he needs.
Even he didn't see the clue.
But even an anecdote he'll take. Like he said in this episode, I'll believe anything.
Even an anecdote he'll take.
But for him to be like, oh, well, Dogget's just not ready to see it. I'm not going to push it. Which was kind of a very chill take by him.
Yeah.
Usually he's very insistent. You believe what he believes.
Maybe mostly just with Scully.
Maybe so. And also maybe he felt like he needed to make good with Dogget, and pushing his buttons maybe wouldn't have helped their situation. Yeah. I want to see before she goes and has the baby and does have to be on maternity leave.
You want to see them all on a case?
I want to see all three of them on a case together. What's that like?
I mean, you just skipped a step of having the baby, which could be an alien baby.
I know. But
before she has a baby and goes on maternity leave, that's a big assumption.
It's Mulder's baby, isn't it? We're saying that. We're believing that. But yeah, it's just, we're in a weird spot, but this was a weird episode, and the only element that we got was fire. A lot of fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how that's related.
Why do they call it Empedocles?
Maybe there's like an evil.
Fire evil?
No, like maybe there's he had some philosophy about evil also.
Maybe so. That was just the first thing that came up. I didn't hardcore research it.
She glanced at a Wikipedia page.
I sure did. Okay, well, I'm curious.
She read the AI synopsis at the top.
Oh, no. Fuck that AI. It's wrong all the time.
Yeah.
I did click on the wiki link. But yeah, I'm curious to know what other people think of this. Did this work for y'all?
Yeah, do we have a rating?
I'll look it up. I don't know if it works for me. I'm excited by where the show is right now with like all the characters involved and everything. And, you know, Mulder and Scully were very sweet and all of that's good. But this concept of an episode felt odd. And, you know, I am seeing the worst in Monica, but I regret nothing. And her involvement just seemed weird here.
Oh, it's got a 7.1. That's not bad, really.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
It's not great.
I always get such bad service here.
Yeah, it's not great.
April 22nd, 2001.
We haven't even hit 9/11 yet. I wonder if we can tell if they'll be obvious about it. Okay, well, did it work for you?
No.
Too weird.
Too confusing.
Too confusing. Too...
I mean, I did not like it, but I mean, it's definitely not a top.
I would say it's just, I guess I had built up an expectation of like when we were going to get into Dogget's backstory, it was going to be like some big mystery. And there was a mystery there, but the way they explained what happened is kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
But if this is the way that Dogget finally lets himself start believing in things,
yeah,
okay.
Maybe it's worth it. Maybe you'll come to some sort of realization while you're
doing the
editing.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm surprised you should probably do like a little editing, Shelly. Like, editing, Shelly.
No, I don't want to do the work.
Like all YouTubers do.
I don't want to do the work. Okay, well...
don't you want it to be known how, like...
I'll say it in the next episode.
No, I would never remember to do that, ever.
All right, well... Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon.